The sky is overcast, and the light is flat enough to pull detail out of everything. My shoes pick up a little grit at the edge of the curb, and I hear it scrape for a few steps before it falls away. The delivery van idles at the end of the block. Somewhere behind me, a screen door slaps shut. My hands are warm, but my forearms still feel a little heavy from yesterday.
The ember stirs, the morning calls. Curiosity moves through it all.
You're joining me on the Ember Walk, where curiosity meets motion. I'm David Dysart. Together we'll take a few minutes to step through one idea that shapes the craft of enrollment. Templates should teach. A template is not just there to save time, it's there to shape judgment. If all a template does is help people move faster, then it's only doing half the job. In some cases, it's doing damage. It gives people the form without the standard. It gives them the words without the reason. It gives them a shortcut and hides the thinking that is supposed to sit underneath it. That's how bland work spreads. That's how stale messaging survives long after the context changed. It's how a team gets trapped repeating something that used to work and now just takes up space. I've done it. I've built templates that were clean, fast, and easy to hand off. People use them exactly as designed. But that was the problem. They stopped asking whether the message still fit the student. The timing, the moment, anything. I had removed friction, then acted surprised when thought disappeared with it. And that's on me. A good template should reduce waste. But it shouldn't reduce awareness. It should keep people from rebuilding the basics every time, while still forcing them to look up and think. Who is it for? Why now? What one action matters? What would make this message feel pushy instead of useful? What changed last cycle that should change the tone now? That is what a template should carry. Structure and pressure in the right places. This matters because by the time work becomes shared, it usually becomes flatter. Week 1 of this month was about making the work legible. Week 2 was about teaching judgment and reducing dependency. This week is where those two things meet. If you want the craft to spread without going dull, the tools themselves need to teach. So stop asking whether a template is efficient and whether it trains better instincts. Does it force clarity? Does it slow people down at the right moment? Does it remind them what matters? Or does it let them just fire off familiar work without thinking? A template that saves 5 minutes and lowers judgment is a bad trade. And here's the harder challenge today. Look at one template your team uses all the time. Maybe it's an email, a report shell, score rubric, meeting doc, whatever it is. Where does it allow people to move on autopilot when they should be making a call? What one practice could you add that would force attention back into the work? Let your spark speak, and let us know in the comments or DM me. What's that one thing, and how does it feel to tend to that flame? Keep the grit under your shoe in mind today. A little resistance can be useful. The right amount keeps you aware of the ground you are standing on. And that's the Ember Walk. The forge is yours now. Go make something worth the heat.
Step by step, the spark will talk. This is the end.